The 3 forbidden compliments that make women adore you, based on Stoic philosophy, modern Stoic. Love is the attempt to form a friendship inspired by beauty. Marcus Aurelius. In the world of love and attraction, most men believe that showering a woman with endless compliments will win her over. But true admiration isn't won through flattery. It's earned through presence, strength, and wisdom. The Stoics understood that words have power, but only when they carry weight. In this video, we'll reveal 3 forbidden compliments that, when used correctly, make a woman truly adore you. These compliments aren't about empty praise. They're about recognizing her essence in a way that ignites deep respect and attraction. This sets the tone for a powerful and thought-provoking discussion on attraction, respect, and the psychology behind words that create deep admiration. Would you like a strong call to action at the end as well? Let's explore now. One, women can't resist a man who walks away. A man who masters the art of walking away holds the key to a woman's deepest emotions. The moment you become a man who does not chase, who does not beg, who does not crumble under the weight of her indecision, you become the man she cannot resist. Why? Because loss triggers the strongest psychological response in the human mind. People value what they fear losing. This is a law of human nature. And in the realm of attraction, it is the ultimate advantage. Most men, when they sense a woman pulling away, panic. They become needy, they over-explain, they beg for clarity, they try to fix things. But every act of desperation is an unspoken confession. I need you more than you need me. And the second a woman senses that imbalance, attraction dies. A real Stoic, a man who walks the path of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, understands that control over one's emotions is the highest form of power. He is not swayed by temporary setbacks. He does not fear loss. He knows that his worth is not determined by external validation. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The same applies to relationships. The less you need, the more powerful you become. A high-value man, a modern Stoic, communicates his worth without uttering a single word. His silence speaks volumes. His calm presence commands respect. When he walks away, he's not playing a game. He is enforcing a standard. Respect me or lose me. There is no middle ground. And this, paradoxically, makes a woman value him more. She knows that disrespect, mind games, and manipulation will be met with indifference, not emotional desperation. She knows that if she wants to keep him, she must rise to meet his level. This is not about manipulating women. It is about self-respect. The rule is absolute. Be willing to walk away and you will never have to chase. A king never begs a queen to stay. A man who walks away with dignity forces the world to recognize his value. You are the prize. Own it. Comment below. I control my mind. I control my destiny. 2. The power of emotional certainty. Women are deeply emotional beings, not because they are irrational, but because their emotions shape their decisions, especially in relationships. And at the core of their desires lies an unspoken need, the need to feel emotionally secure with a man. It's not just about passion or excitement, it's about stability. A woman wants to know that no matter what happens, she won't be left navigating emotional storms alone. This is why she gravitates toward men who embody unwavering composure, those who remain steady even when life gets chaotic. A man who is overly reactive, moody, or emotionally dependent on her unknowingly sends a dangerous signal: weakness. The moment a woman feels she has to be the one stabilizing you, the dynamic shifts and attraction fades. This is where modern Stoicism becomes your greatest advantage. A man rooted in Stoic principles never lets external events dictate his internal state. When she is upset, you remain calm. When life throws challenges at you, you don't break down or lash out. You handle them with quiet strength. This is the essence of emotional certainty, being the rock that a woman can lean on, rather than the storm she has to navigate. Women may not always articulate it, but they instinctively crave the presence of a man who remains unshaken, who leads not through force, but through his unbreakable inner foundation. In a world full of emotional instability, the man who provides certainty becomes irreplaceable. Are you cultivating this level of emotional mastery? 3. The unspoken influence of deep voice and presence. One of the most underrated psychological triggers for attraction: a deep, controlled voice and a powerful presence. Studies have shown that men with deeper voices are perceived as more dominant, confident, and attractive. This isn't just a random preference, it's rooted in evolutionary psychology. A deep voice subconsciously signals high testosterone and strong leadership qualities, which women are naturally drawn to. But it's not just about your voice, it's about your entire presence. Women are weak for men who know how to command a room without even trying. Presence is something you radiate before you even speak. A man with strong presence moves with purpose, never fidgeting or rushing. He maintains eye contact without looking away nervously. He speaks slowly and deliberately, as if every word matters. On the other hand, weak presence is marked by slouched posture, nervous gestures, and an uncertain voice. These small details signal low confidence, even if a man doesn't realize it. If you want to captivate women effortlessly, master your presence first. The stronger your energy, the more women will be drawn to you without you having to say a word. 4. Confidence in the face of rejection is irresistible. Most men are terrified of rejection, but the few who embrace it with confidence become untouchable. Women are weak for men who handle rejection like it doesn't matter. When a man shrugs off rejection, laughs, or even turns it into a joke, it signals unshakable self-worth. Think about it. Desperate men fear rejection because they think they have no other options. Confident men don't care because they know their value. If a woman rejects you, simply say, "No worries, your loss, have a great day." Laugh, nod, and walk away without a second thought. The key is to never let rejection lower your energy. A man who can take rejection with ease is a man who attracts women effortlessly. Rejection doesn't hurt. Attachment to approval does. When you stop fearing rejection, women will sense your confidence and start chasing you instead. 5. Women are programmed to test your strength. Most men walk through life blind to a fundamental truth. Women test strength, not words. This isn't manipulation, it's instinct. A woman doesn't ask, "Can he protect me?" She feels it through your presence, through your response, through your ability to stay calm under pressure. If you crumble, she loses respect. If you stand firm, she can't look away. Imagine this. A storm rolls in. The winds howl, the trees bend, the weak branches snap. But the oak stands unmoved. That oak is the modern Stoic man. Women don't seek the brittle branch. They seek the oak. They challenge, they test, not out of cruelty, but to see if you're the rock in a chaotic world. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoics, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." A woman senses when a man has mastered his mind. Her tests will come disguised as small conflicts, silent withdrawals, or challenges to your beliefs. If she questions your opinions, hold your ground without needing her approval. If she pulls away, let her come back. If she acts indifferent, stay unmoved. The weak man seeks validation. The stoic man knows he is the prize. The secret: never react emotionally. Stay calm. Smile. Let her feel that nothing shakes you. This isn't arrogance, it's true inner control. Epictetus taught, "Any person capable of angering you becomes your master." A woman doesn't want a man controlled by emotions. She wants a man who controls himself. Pass her tests, and she will admire you. Fail them, and she will forget you. You are the prize. A king never begs a queen to stay. Stand firm. Women only test men they desire. If she's testing you, it's a sign of attraction. Just don't fail. Comment below, "My mind is my fortress. My destiny is mine to command." If you embrace this, you've already won. Like, subscribe, and step into your power. 6. The paradox of controlled vulnerability. The paradox of controlled vulnerability is one of the most misunderstood aspects of attraction, yet it holds the key to a woman's deep admiration. A man who masters this principle embodies the blessing of Stoicism. He understands that emotions are not meant to be suppressed, but channeled with discipline. Too much vulnerability, and a woman perceives him as weak. Too little, and she sees him as cold and emotionally unavailable. True strength lies in the ability to strike this balance, revealing enough to create connection, but never in a way that diminishes his presence. Stoic lessons teach us that emotions are natural, but should never govern us. This is the essence of controlled vulnerability. Women are not drawn to men who seek constant validation or who pour out their struggles without resolution. They are drawn to men who acknowledge their emotions yet remain unshaken by them, men who share their struggles only after they have conquered them. When a man reveals his depths strategically, gradually peeling back the layers, he builds intrigue, trust, and respect. Women are weak for men who choose when and how to open up, rather than being emotionally reckless. A common mistake many men make is assuming that women want them to express everything they feel at any moment. This is false. While deep connection is essential, oversharing, complaining, or burdening a woman with unresolved emotional turmoil will trigger repulsion rather than attraction. Seneca reminds us, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." A man must first refine himself before revealing his struggles to another. The power of controlled vulnerability lies in timing, showing glimpses of emotional depth without becoming emotionally chaotic. A man who constantly seeks reassurance will come across as needy, while a man who shares his emotions on his own terms becomes magnetic. Women are instinctively drawn to men who, like the ocean, have depth that is visible but never overwhelming. They want to feel special when a man opens up, but they do not want to become his emotional caretaker. The blessing of Stoicism teaches us that true masculinity is not in hiding emotions, but in mastering them. Aristotle once said, "Anyone can become angry, that is easy. But to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not easy." The same applies to vulnerability. Master it, and you will be seen as a man of wisdom, self-control, and deep strength. Now, what do you think about this principle? 7. A man with a mission is her kryptonite. A woman's biggest weakness isn't a man's looks, his money, or even his charm. It's his purpose. Women are naturally drawn to men who are propelled by a mission greater than themselves, those who wake up each day with discipline, focus, and an unshakable commitment to a goal. Whether it's mastering a craft, building a legacy, or achieving personal excellence, a man with direction radiates an energy that commands respect and admiration. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This is the essence of modern Stoicism, taking action toward a purpose that defines you. The mistake many men make is making a woman their mission, pouring all their time and energy into her, thinking that devotion will deepen attraction. Ironically, it has the opposite effect. When a woman becomes a man's entire world, she feels suffocated, not special. She doesn't want to be worshipped. She wants to be inspired. A woman desires a man who is on a journey, a man whose ambitions and principles stand firm like a mountain against the winds of distraction. This is why a modern Stoic never abandons his path for fleeting desires. He does not wait anxiously for her messages or rearrange his plans to accommodate her every whim. Instead, he remains steadfast, focused on his pursuits, and by doing so, he becomes irresistible. Epictetus wisely said, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" This is your reminder to evaluate your mission. Are you building something meaningful? Are you striving toward a vision that fulfills you beyond external validation? Because if you are lost, directionless, or dependent on another for your sense of worth, she will sense it, and attraction will wither. The modern Stoic embraces purpose as his foundation, understanding that a man in motion, driven by an inner calling, naturally commands respect, admiration, and devotion. Take this moment to reflect. What are you chasing? If your answer is unclear, it's time to define your purpose. Share your thoughts in the comments. What mission fuels your life, and how has it shaped your relationships? 8. Women are drawn to what they can't have. In life, we are drawn to what is rare, what is difficult to obtain, and what remains just out of reach. This is why diamonds hold their value, why luxury cars turn heads, and why exclusive opportunities create a sense of urgency. The same principle applies to human attraction, especially when it comes to women. One of the deepest psychological triggers in attraction is scarcity. Women, whether they realize it or not, are drawn to what they cannot fully possess. This is a fundamental Stoic lesson. People place greater value on things that seem unattainable. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have." This is precisely why men who are too eager, too available, or too obvious about their attraction quickly lose their allure. Women may appreciate the attention, but they will not chase it. A man who makes himself scarce, who maintains his independence, and who carries himself with quiet confidence commands far greater intrigue. He triggers a woman's natural curiosity, making her want to close the emotional and psychological gap between them. When a man is a mystery, a woman will invest her energy in trying to understand him. But when he lays everything bare too soon, he removes that very intrigue that draws her in. The blessing of Stoicism teaches men to master their emotions, to stay composed, and to remain centered rather than chasing external validation. The key is to not always be available. Let her wonder when she will see you next. Live your life fully, pursue your purpose, and avoid making any woman the sole center of your existence. Slowly reveal yourself over time, allowing her to uncover new layers of who you are, rather than overwhelming her with too much too soon. As Epictetus wisely said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." In other words, do not seek instant validation. Be patient, hold your ground, and let her discover your true worth. The moment a woman feels she has fully conquered you, her interest will inevitably begin to fade. Keep a part of yourself just out of reach, and she will never stop chasing. This is not about playing games, but about embodying the strength, self-mastery, and unwavering composure that Stoic philosophy teaches. A man who understands this will never beg for attention. He will command it effortlessly. 9. Women obsess over men who are hard to read. If a woman knows exactly how you feel all the time, she stops wondering, and when she stops wondering, she stops chasing. Women are weak for men who keep them guessing. This doesn't mean playing games. It means maintaining an element of mystery and unpredictability. Signs of a man who is too easy to read: always texts back immediately, overly expressive about his feelings too soon, constantly seeks validation or reassurance. On the other hand, a high-value man creates attraction by being selective in what he shares, responding at his own pace, not instantly, maintaining an air of calm unpredictability. Curiosity fuels desire. If she always knows what's next, the chase is over. The man who excites a woman's imagination is the man she can't stop thinking about. 10. A man who controls his desires controls everything. A man who controls his desires controls everything, and this is the essence of modern Stoicism. The ultimate weakness women have: they cannot resist a man who is in control of himself. Most men are enslaved by their impulses, driven by their hunger for validation, constantly chasing and allowing their desires to dictate their every action. But true power belongs to the man who masters himself, who operates by Stoic principles rather than fleeting emotions. As the great Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." A modern Stoic understands that attraction is not about tricks or manipulation. It is about embodying strength, self-discipline, and an unshakable purpose. Women are drawn to men who do not chase mindlessly, but instead choose wisely. A man who is not desperate for intimacy, who sets high standards for himself and others, who exercises restraint and patience, this is the man women find irresistible. The moment you stop chasing is the moment they start noticing you. The ability to walk away, to say no, and to place your mission above your urges makes you a force of nature. In a world where most men surrender to their impulses, a man who governs himself stands apart. This does not mean rejecting desire, but mastering it, ensuring it serves you rather than enslaves you. Women do not desire men who seek their approval. They desire men who command respect, not by force, but by unwavering presence and purpose. This is what modern Stoicism teaches: emotional mastery, control over impulses, and an unshakable sense of self. Seneca once wrote, "Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power." If you embody these principles, women will not just want you, they will need you. Because deep down, every woman craves a man who is centered, disciplined, and resolute in his values. And there you have it, my friend, the 3 forbidden compliments that tap into a woman's deepest emotions without you coming across as desperate or weak. Remember, true Stoic confidence isn't about impressing others. It's about being so secure in yourself that others naturally gravitate toward you. Compliment wisely, speak with purpose, and always remain grounded in your own worth. If you found value in this, subscribe to Blessing of Stoicism for more wisdom on mastering life and attraction. Until next time, stay strong, stay grounded, and never chase.